Professional installation of any Kohler shower, plus enjoy affordable monthly payments starting at just $149 per month. As an added bonus, call during this program and get a $50 gas card with your free in-home estimate.
Stairs are one of the leading causes of falls for seniors. Installing a stair lift from Mobility at Home relieves that worry. Mobility at Home can also make your deck or porch accessible with a vertical platform lift. Don't move, call Mobility at Home. We make everyday life accessible.
Nuga Lights is a new drive-through holiday light show featuring state-of-the-art Christmas light displays tonight through December 31st. Buy tickets now at nugalights.com.
This time of year, with the weather being cold outside, the days are shorter. We end up spending a lot more time inside. If you're lucky, that could maybe be a good thing because that can encourage more family time. If you're like a typical American family, however, that family time might be one in this room, one in this room, one in that room. So we're going to kind of help you bring some things together this morning and explain to you why that's so important. Danielle Putnam is back on the show. She is the Executive Director of Family Frameworks. They work in the North Georgia area in the schools there. So good to see you.
Good to see you, Julie. Thanks for having me.
So I think we can put kind of a spin on the positive of what really is a difficult situation for a lot of kids in America, in part because all they know is the phone in their hand.
That's right.
And by that very nature, that kind of leaves them isolated. Parents kind of comply, and next thing you know, everyone's alone in a room.
That's right. So with Family Frameworks, we go into the schools, we go into the high schools, and we spend time with the teens, and we get to hear from them what they're dealing with and what they really do care about right now in this season of their life, right? And we've been hearing more and more of them say, my family doesn't talk, my family doesn't spend time together. And they are not only isolated because of the technology that they're using, but they're isolated in their loneliness, feeling the disconnection of their own family. And as a parent, I know that majority of the time parents love their kids,
yes,
and want to spend time with their kids, but probably don't know that their kids want to also spend time with them.
I think what happens, so I have two daughters, one's 24, one's 18, and I know that y'all work primarily with the ninth graders.
We
you go
do.
in
We
there.
have a lot of 13, 14, 15-year-olds.
Okay, so I can't remember back that age quite so much, but that's when it really begins the pull away. And they want to know that you're around as a parent,
Yes.
but you annoy them all the time, right? That's just how it is.
Yeah.
So your job almost is just to be there in the kitchen and take it so that they know they can come back and you'll still be right there.
Yeah.
But you know what my husband and I used to do with our older one, our younger one, because she can be kind of aloof, is we decided that rather than ask her to come join us, we would play games in the kitchen.
And she would come?
Because she'd hear us laughing.
Great idea.
And that would then get her in, and next thing you know, we would kind of pretend like we were just doing our own thing, and she'd begin to talk, and conversation would follow.
Yeah, and so simple. But it started with you guys saying, you know what, we're going to actually do something fun or together and turn off the TV for a minute, put our cell phones down and do a game or a puzzle. You know, our children are still really young, 7 and down to 3 months old, and my husband's always saying, why is it they're always in whatever room we're in? You know, you try to do something and all the kids are on your leg and where you are because they want to be with you, right? But with the teens, they've been telling us on these surveys, you know, we want to spend time with our parents, but we don't know how to talk to them. We don't know how to tell them that we want to spend time with them. And even if you say, well, can't you just go and share with them how you feel? No, we can't. They're scared to tell their parents that they want to spend time with them.
Is any of it, do they ever talk to you about the feeling, every generation, I guess, has a difficult time getting their parents' generation to understand the kids' generation. But that does seem to be an exceptional problem right now because the world has changed so much.
It has changed, right?
So would your advice to parents maybe be to just listen and not ask so much?
Listen or spend time with them when they're asking. It's very easy for all of us to be so busy right now. It's a hurry society that we've created, right? And when our kids say, hey, you know, can we do this, or can I do that, or can we spend time together, or hey, what do you think about this? It's very easy to have our guard up of busyness and to say, you know what, yeah, I can do that in a little bit, or in a minute, or, you know, I'll get back to that, or let's do that together on Saturday.
Right.
But it's very important to stop what you're doing right then and there and to focus on them when they are communicating the need.
I think something else that's hard as a parent is, especially with the first one, with your younger ones, you kind of figure it out. With that first one, 14 seems so grown up. And you think, oh, they can do it, they can do it.
Yeah.
And you just naturally, I think, tend to push them a little bit more than they're really ready for.
Sure.
They're still such young kids. They don't know. They don't know how to navigate.
And they need that safety net of their parents, right? They need us backing them up and to know that we're there with them. They're not out there on their own. Still, even though they want that leash to be longer, of course, right? But really reaching out to them when they are open instead of waiting until the perfect time, because it's never going to be a perfect time. But right then and there, when you have the opportunity and they are requesting a connection with you, recognize that that's more important than the busyness. The busyness can wait.
I think we also want to please our kids and do what we can for our kids, and sometimes you can do more than other times. You've got little ones still at home. They find a lot of security in your and your husband's unwillingness to bend, right? You're safe.
True.
Teenagers naturally are pushing at you, and the more you can stand firm, that kind of gives them safety too, doesn't it?
Absolutely, it does.
What about the power of the car ride? I love being alone in the car with your kids, right?
And I've heard many parents say, you know, we use that time to say, hey, you know what? Let's do no technology in the car. Like let's put our phones down in the car.
Right.
And of course, the drivers need to have their phones down.
Sure.
But it is kind of like, hey, I'll put my phone down, you put your phone down. Let's do it together when we're in the car together so we can communicate.
So I want to get back with the time I have with you to Family Framework. So y'all are going, volunteers, right, are going into the schools. In what parts of North Georgia?
In Whitfield County, Murray County, and Gordon County.
Okay.
So we go into the high schools during the 9th grade health class, and we teach the importance of healthy relationships. What we're trying to do is help these kids think about their future, think about what kind of a person they want to spend the rest of their life with, right? We're trying to help lower the divorce rate and lower the teen pregnancy rate in the area so that people can have a success path and to have a higher odds of escaping a life cycle of poverty. And so we do that by saying, hey, let's graduate high school and then let's look at post-secondary education. Maybe you want a certificate, maybe you want a 4-year degree or a 2-year technical degree. Let's do that. And then let's get your career settled before getting into a very serious relationship and having children and having a family. And when we do that, statistics prove that we escape the lifestyle of poverty.
So 2 things then, if you have teenagers at home, even college kids at home, talk to them, bring them in, bake some cookies together, whatever you're going to do, and let it be a judgment-free zone. And if you're looking as an adult to volunteer and get involved with something in the new year, let me share with you the number for Family Frameworks. It's 949-400-6958. You can also learn more at familyframeworks.us. Can people sign up online to volunteer?
They sure can, and we'd love that. Go to the website and you can opt in to learn more, to talk to us about how you can get involved and make a difference in your community.
And you look great. I can't believe you have a 3-month-old.
Oh my gosh, thank you. She is so cute.
Hi, it's Sayla, top dog at Crown Subaru. Looking for a doggone great deal on a certified pre-owned vehicle? Our selection is off the leash. Tons of inventory to choose from and prices starting under $10,000. All backed by the Crown Confidence Plan with a warranty, Carfax report, and no hassle exchange policy. Don't think of it as buying. Think of it as adopting. Take home a certified pre-owned today. We know you'll give it a good home. Crown Subaru, the better way to buy and service.
This CHA Spotlight features Chattanooga's most fun spot, the Comedy Catch.
Since 1985, the Comedy Catch has played host to so many great comics.
Whether